Hey, we're live. How are you guys? My name is Cassie, 3H Farms TX. We are a farm here in Texas, and I make all natural, homemade goat's milk soap. We started our soap company a couple of years ago. Actually, officially a year ago, when we launched the company, I started making goat's milk soap a couple of years ago. So let me correct that. But I did a Facebook Live yesterday on soap making. I'm going to upload it to this channel. So don't worry. You can watch how I made this. I did the drop swirl technique. Apologies for if this is not coming through very well. It's a Chromebook and not a fancy camera. So I really wish I could go live on my phone because I have a better camera on my phone, but I can't be supported unless I get more followers. So please subscribe. Not trying to beg you guys. So this soap is made with activated charcoal, and I am in love with an activated charcoal soap. I also used Kaoline Clay. So the soap has a nice silky feel to it. And the colors are Radioactive from Mad Micas and Ball Breaker. That's this real neon color. And I'll show you those colors here in just a second. I used a tea tree, organic tea tree essential oil. So this is the Radioactive and this is the Ball Breaker. Look how beautiful that is. And I'll show you the activated charcoal and the clay if you like. Activated charcoal is one of our best-selling soaps. We have several different kinds of activated charcoal. Here we go. I don't know if I can show the brand. Sorry. Raw activated charcoal. You want to get a good brand. You want to make sure you're buying a good quality one. This one is also safe enough for you to take internally. And this is, I'm not sure if I can show the brand, so pop it down without showing the brand, Kaoline Clay. So just wanted to show you. I love adding clays in my soaps because the soap scent, it tends to hold on to the scent, especially using an essential oil. I don't know what it is about a lot of essential oils. After a while, it seems like it fades. So when you're making an essential oil soap or soap with essential oils in it, make sure you're calculating it so you can use the strongest amount of essential oil. You can use too much essential oil. So always go on your calculator, try to calculate and see the amount. Now we are in between the strongest amount and what is recommended, because tea tree oil on its own is very strong. And if this fades a tiny bit, that's okay. But the Kaoline Clay, it just holds on to that fragrance or essential oil longer. I love the way tea tree oil smells, as long as you're buying a good quality. Look for organic. Look for it doesn't have to be made in the USA, but it needs to be made from Australian tea tree. Also look for a batch number. Make sure your bottle says non-diluted or therapeutic grade. There's a lot of essential oil companies out there, very deceiving. So we bought an essential oil long ago from, I'm going to get to cutting I have 2 more loaves to cut. I saved for you guys. And here, I'll show you what I do I cover them with plastic to keep them from turning ashy. And before I cover them with plastic, I spritz them with alcohol really well. So that way they don't turn white. And if your soaps do turn white, you can always wash them off a tiny bit. Like keep it in the mold or take it out of the mold. Use, a little bit of water, and you can wash off the ash and then fully dry it. But it looks like these didn't ash up. There you go. I'm running out of room. So the soap was made yesterday. So it's been just about 24 hours. So the corners are a little soft. So I'm having to be really careful unmolding them. So just bear with me a second. Ooh. This is another reason why I don't make those tall tops on my soap. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but when you're trying to unmold a soap with those beautiful pipe tops, it's not easy. Pipe tops are probably best in those giant square molds where you split the loaves. I love watching the soap making videos where they pipe those beautiful tops and do a bunch of big decorating stuff on top with the crystals. There's all just kinds of cool stuff you can do to soap. There's super cool. I watch a lady. She makes like specialty soaps. She made a poppy soap. She's making a Beetlejuice soap for Halloween. I would love to be able to do some specialty soaps. But right now, I'm just trying to keep our store, our online store, stocked, and customers, request certain things, and I try to make that happen. Like this was a customer request. They had someone that has acne. Cystic acne is usually treated with medication, and it is scarring. It happens so bad. So I can't say, because of legal issues, you can't promote your soaps or healing in any kind of way, but you can suggest that the soap would be great for it. So I highly recommend and suggest, if you have any kind of acne, skin problems, psoriasis, eczema, get a tea tree and activated charcoal soap. I'm going to see if I can pop my little corner back on that I just popped off. The little corners fell off in there. Can you see it? It's okay. I usually use the corner pieces for my little test piece. Nah, it's not going to stick on there. It's still really soft, so I'm trying to be careful. Let me throw this over in the sink so I can wash that up. And if you have a question, feel free to ask in the comments. I can sometimes, takes me a minute to read the little lettering, but I'll get there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut it. The side looks really cool. Did you see the side? Looks like paint almost. It almost looks like I did a really cool paint. Oh, got to move the soap out of the way first. There you go. There we go. Slice off one piece of the end. Oh, I love when that happens. Look. It looks like a circle, almost perfect little circle, like an eye. Check what happened. The first loaf. It's like a cat eye. Actually goes like this. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then this one looks kind of like a flame. So each and every one comes out differently. I did a drop swirl. And I explain in some of my other videos. Drop swirl is where you pour your soap, keep it a very liquid consistency. You just bring it to trace, and then you pour your color in, and then you pour them in separate. In the pot swirl, if you don't already know, is where you pour all your colors on top of each other and then pour out of the same pot. Sometimes that can make the most beautiful effect. I made a gorgeous soap that way. But if you don't have your soaps thicker, the in the pot swirl will mix, and then you can get a problem where it mixes too much of the colors. So this way you have to keep the soaps pretty liquid. So, and the tea tree oil that I have, or I bought, it did not accelerate my soaps. So it was a great quality tea tree oil. If you buy a tea tree oil that's not a good quality and it's cut with a bunch of chemicals, guarantee you it's going to accelerate your soap, because it's not, I don't know, it's just if it's got alcohol in it at all, it's going to accelerate. Look how cool that one looks. Wow, that's pretty. I'm loving the colors. Aren't they beautiful? I'm just loving watching the amount of soaps out here. I'm almost running out of space. I'm trying to keep them all out so you can see them. And I want to say, if you are new to our channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I know that I kind of beg everyone to subscribe so we can grow our channel and stuff. So I really do appreciate the new followers, our new subscribers here. So thank you so much. I'll try my best to add more videos and get better at finding time to edit and make quality videos before doing all the lives. This way I don't have to edit and I can just show you. And making soap live is not hard, or not hard. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not easy. I love it. These colors are so pretty. Let me move these ones out of the way. I have me a little box over here. So I cannot cut my soaps on a live in my soap shed because of the metal building. So I have to do it in my kitchen. And if I do any soap making live, I have to do it in the kitchen. So this is where I usually make my soap. For one, I have little kids. And, you know, I'm super careful. They know when mommy's soaping, they don't come into the kitchen. I always get them, you know, something like a snack, get them occupied because mommy just needs about an hour and a half to make soaps. So, you know, sometimes I can do it even faster if I'm not doing a big technique or I'm just making a regular, like our all natural, unscented, you know, goat's milk or the honey and oat, something that doesn't take a lot of mixing the colors. I can do that in about 45 minutes now. So I'm pretty proud of that. But I am not, my videos are not too, you know, I'm not saying, there's a lot of liability, I guess. So I'm not telling you exactly like it's not safe. Okay. So just be careful when working with lye. Don't just go by my videos. Look at all the other soap videos that there is out there. Royalty Soaps is a lady that I always recommend her videos. No, she doesn't. I don't know her. She's not my friend. Yes, she is in Texas, but just because she's in the same state doesn't mean we know each other. It's a big state. I just really like her. And she has editing. She really goes above and beyond making those videos. I hope to one day make videos like her because her videos are just beautiful. She has great equipment and lots of editing software apparently. So, and I think she has help. I'm the one, I make the soap, I sell the soap, I do all the soap, I do all the YouTube and social media. So I tell my customers when they do order from me, bear with me, I'm just one person. And so if you message me and I don't talk to you right away, it's not that I don't want to make a sale or talk to you. I'm busy. Either I have a customer or a kid or a dog or a goat that needs my attention. And sometimes I just need a minute. Oh my goodness. You're like, be quiet, lady. Just cut the soap. That's all we're here for. It's just watching you cut it. And I try to make jokes. So you guys, please, I'm just joking. Like, don't be mad. I'm not great at making jokes, but I try. Love it. I guess I could scoot you a tiny bit closer. Move the soap out of the way. That's some soap on there. There we go. There you go. That's a better view. Okay. Oh, none got on that end, but it still smells good. That'll be mine. So this end is black. That means I didn't pour all the way to the end. And I'm out of room. I got one more loaf to cut, so I got to move some of these over here. Look at this one. I got a face on one. I think it looks like a face. Doesn't that look like a face? Okay, tell me you know who Fern Gully is. The movie from the 80s, maybe early 90s. Early 90s. No? Okay. I'm just saying. I think he looks like the guy in the smoke. That's a really great movie. If you've never seen it, if your children need a good movie to see, Fern Gully is excellent. So, I think so. It was Robin Williams did the voice of the bat. I was talking about him on my other live. He's just hilarious, or he was. God rest his soul. Fern Gully. Look it up. Let me get my last one. Oh, it's afternoon. This is the time of day where I usually am wanting coffee. I love coffee. You hear my son in there? He's playing online video game with his friend. No, I'm talking about your other brother, Hunter. Talking about Hunter. I know you're drawing, and you're drawing really well over there. Excellent, dude. Okay, I'm trying to make room. I don't have room for these. Bear with me just 1 minute. Oh, yay, I got a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Mom. Probably for Fern Gully. Fern Gully got a thumbs up, I bet, because that's a great show. What, baby? As soon as I'm done, I have soap hands. As soon as I'm done, I'll get you a snack, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, buddy. I'm trying to hurry, okay?
It's only just a little bit more.
Yep, this is the last one.
Okay.
This is it. This is the last one, and I'll be done. Gotta be careful moving the soap because it's still really soft. Hey, don't do that, please. You're gonna mess it up. Trying to be really easy so I don't pull off the corners of the soap again.
That's cool.
Is it? Do you like my soap?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Like, this taupe is like really tall. You like that one.
I know.
But
right?
like the looking like fire tank.
It looks like fire?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the other side of the world.
This soap is on fire. Okay, I shouldn't sing. I'm sorry. I just bust out sometimes in song. I apologize. I'm so crazy. Cool. I like that. That looks really neat. Let me throw this over here. I can't wait to use the neon green. My next soap, I'm hoping my next soap will be a green apple soap. Look how I have so much soap on my hands. Green apple soap for fall. And then pumpkin spice. We're going to do a pumpkin spice soap. Got lots of soaps coming. Fall is my jam. I love fall. That looks really cool, I think. So, do you like fall? I mean, you're welcome to tell me if you do or don't. I love everything there is about fall because we're in Texas, and that's when the weather is the best, in my opinion. October, November, December, even a little bit of a January, our weather is actually decent. It's not that cold. It's not that hot. We get a couple cold days in there. But honestly, like my wedding was in November, and it was actually like almost 90 degrees. So it was almost a little hot. But fall time in Texas is probably the best time because the nights get nice and cool. It still warms up during the day. It is a little crazy if you have kids because you're sending them to school with a jacket on in the morning, and by the time they get off the bus, they need shorts. So not always. Sometimes we have some cold days in fall and winter. December, it's come and go. Sometimes it's a really cold winter. Down here, I've lived up north, and I mean, your cold is no joke for sure. But when it's cold in Texas, it's really cold. We get a really humid cold, and it just, I don't know, it feels like it goes to your bones. I'm not a cold person. I lived in Michigan. I lived in Ohio, and I lived in Connecticut. I lived in a few places. I lived in Colorado when I was a kid. My dad and mom traveled. So I got to live a lot of very beautiful places. But my body says no to the cold. I don't like shoveling snow. We have family in upper state New York. We visited when I was a kid. No. They sent me pictures, not last year, the year before when they were snowed in. The doors were completely covered. They could not, it's hilarious. They go to town on snowmobiles. I just like, no, thank you. I'm not doing it. Like in Texas, if it does get cold enough where the roads ice over, we don't really have a program to de-ice the roads for days. So on the rural areas where I'm at, you just stay home or you go slipping and sliding. Chains on tires aren't a big thing around here because no one really needs them. I mean, if we do have iced over roads, it doesn't last. We had one day, it snowed, absolutely beautiful snow. The next day, it melted away. I mean, like, it happens. So, and we're not quite upper part of Texas. We're in the we're off the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we're just a small rural city, little tiny city. Like we're not even we're under 10,000 population. So we're a tiny town. Tiny town. And I love it. Absolutely love it. My children, the school last year, their graduating class was like 50 something kids. Seriously. The whole graduating class. Like, that's it. So, small towns. The only bad side to living out this far in the country, you have wild animals. So you have hogs and coyotes, and we have bobcats. So we have guardian dogs for our livestock. So they're called livestock guardian dogs. And we also, that's so cool.
Mom.
What, baby?
What on my tablet?
Oh, your tablet needs cleaned.
Yeah, but my tablet can wash you.
Oh, you're so cute. Anyways, what I was saying is we have wild animals and stuff, and we have predators for our chickens. So we have the livestock guardian dogs. They're awesome, but they do bark all night. Thankfully, our neighbors aren't that close, or it'd probably drive them crazy because they drive me crazy. I mean, I love our dogs, and they're doing their job, but they literally bark at everything. That was cool. Did you see that? Well, I've just been chit-chatting, telling you all about us. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the soap. And I will do my very best to download that video that I made on Facebook yesterday and upload it as soon as possible so you can see my process of how I made the soaps. And if you want my recipe, a base goat's milk recipe is on our YouTube channel. Just look it up. It says goat's milk base recipe. I'm wanting to make another one because I know there's some changes I can add on there. Visit us at 3hfarmstexas.com to see all the soaps we have for sale and body butter. Yes.
What did you just put a sign here?
Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube.
How do you just was in here?
3H Farms TX. Please follow us. Thank you so much for subscribing and have a fantastic day. Bye.
Mommy.
Hold on 1 second.
There's a yellow tuna in here.
A yellow tuna.